How you doing? Back with another Real Racing 3 tuning video. Today I'm going to be going over my FedEx BMW, how I did that one. I don't think I'm upgrading that one. This is my Michael Jackson car. I'm not going to be demonstrating this one because it's basically just lettering, but I'll show it to you. So with it, I've got, I don't know if you've seen footage from the Bad Tour, but I actually was at the Bad Tour. I saw it twice, and there's this time when they have this special effects on the screen, and these stripes are supposed to represent him up on his toes, but what it is that if you can imagine that it was this swiping, stripy, swishy thing that came across the screen, and then he came up on his toes with, and it was sound effects as well, and so that's what those stripes are supposed to represent. And then I have the name of his best-selling album, his initials on the back. Oops, I have his name there, and his name. I got one of his songs. A lot of people don't realize, but this is a anti-violence, anti-gang violence song, basically just telling people to walk away. And I put the white rims on to represent the socks. Okay, to make it look like it's really moving while it's even sitting still. I've always been a big Michael Jackson fan. Okay, so let's go on to the FedEx BMW right here, the Z4 GT3. This car got nearly 1,000 impressions on Twitter, and I was really pleased with that. Um, I had wanted. I like doing cars with corporate logos on them. I don't know why, I just do. But Denny Hamlin ran the FedEx Express car and NASCAR. That's why I put his number and his name on top of the car right there, so I'll get that out the way. So about these flames, you can see here that, hold on, let me turn the lighting up. My brother just sent me a text. I'll have to read that. He asked me if I think Bama is tired of beating up on everybody. Um, Give me 1 second. I will be right. Okay, I'm back. Um, Yeah, my brother's a big Alabama fan. I'll have to answer him after I'm done with this video. So about the flames, let's go ahead and go over those. Um, I typically try not to spend too much time on lettering just to show it. Lettering is self-explanatory. You're gonna have to make sure that each letter size is done at the same time in order to get the right shaping and spacing, okay? And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Only thing you got to do is spell it properly. As long as you spell it right, you got half the battle won. So I wanted these flames to look like they were being shot out of a butane lighter. So coloring and shape was very important. So let's go with, was this stripes? Yeah, these are stripes. So I'll go over the coloring. I changed shading and shape, played around with it. As you can see there, just building it up and shading and layering. And just with those floor layers, right there, oh, it's five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I should say. I started building up the sides. So let's go through that again. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and of course that's white. This long orange one, let's find that, because I believe what I did is I started stretching out the shapes, filling in the front. That's stretched out. And when it comes to that, if you notice this long one, you're really gonna have to play with that until you get it. And I'm telling you, that's what I had to do, because it's one of the front ones, and I don't know, I don't remember which one, and I don't want to mess it up. So, but here, just filling in different sizes and shapes, and it didn't take a lot. So let's go to the front layers again. That's one orange, and this one there is probably the one that ended up becoming that long one that's under the Express. And I actually put that in after the Express was already there. I just maneuvered it until it was absolutely holding up the Express. And then there, white, just filling in. And what it makes it look like, and then I filled in. I needed this black because after I did all of the flames, you can see I had some bleed through right there. And I actually, I should have taken, and let's try that now. I'll see if I can get a small square like here. I'll turn it white to begin. Where is it? I don't know where it went to. Oh, it disappeared. Let's try that again. Alright, so let's get a square, turn it white, and we'll put it right there, and then we'll turn it black and see if we can get that covered up. You see that bleed through right in the vent? And that doesn't need to be big. And there, yeah, we'll just leave it right there. That'll help cover up some of that bleed through. Because you're going to get some bleed through when you put down these flames. And when you get that, you can just use 1 or 2, and I only use 2 to cover up the hood. I mean, I can live with that if I get all of this. Because on the front, I wanted, let me cover these down. I wanted this illusion that the car was bursting through the flames and causing them to fly down the side of the car. You see that? And it's not going to be perfectly clean. Your lines aren't going to be clean. Like, you see how clean this side is? If you see that corner? But then you come around and this one looks sketchy. I could not get them both equal. They wouldn't. This side, I want it to look like it here, and it wouldn't do it. And I didn't want to keep messing with it. But even up close, you can see, let me take my glasses off. You can see even up close, this still looks like flames. And all that is layering and shading. You can see the shading up close. So I went from light, dark, light, and orange and white. And it's that orange and white that help to really bring out that purple coloring. Okay, the FedEx, again, as I said in other videos and in closing, you have to do the lettering on both sides of the car. You're going to run out after you lay down the FedEx. You're going to run out of vinyls that are left. The only thing you'll have left is a couple of vinyls to do either extra flames or to cover up any bleed through on the venting. And as you see, I have bleed through on one vent, but not the other. So I'll go ahead and cut the video right there. Again, at least now you see how I was able to do the butane flames on the side of the car. So give it a shot, and again, I hope you subscribe to my channel. At least give this video a thumbs up. Let me know how it went for you in recreating the FedEx Express BMW Z4. If you don't do this vinyl on this particular car, then pick one of your own and put one out there on the track for somebody to find. Have a nice evening.